What's going on, people? Welcome back for another daily reading. And I just jump on in. I love this deck, and I haven't had it at this location to be able to use it. So, finally remembered. I felt them flick that out. They said, ooh. Like that bottom one, those two. Okay. Someone who thought they were going to be able to bounce back from something quickly is finding it's a lot harder to do because they're trying to make it look like on the outside that everything's okay and appear that everything's working out. And they're just trying to action something into, like they want to manifest something through action, and the universe is kind of showing them that that's not going to happen. You're out there fake flexing, you're showing like you have things that you don't have, and they're not bouncing back from it this time. And it's because the universe needs to step in and show them that how they're doing things is not sustainable. It has to change. I also, like, I'm getting three stories. That's why they're separated. I also have another group here where it's almost like they want you to know that they recognize that you are having to put on a fake smile, like a plastic smile to save face, to take care of yourself. And like, it's almost like you know that where you are is a means to an end. You know that where you are, you just need to keep the peace for a little bit of time to get you to your next step. So it's like they don't want you getting attached or for like being like looking at things in your current situation with like stress. They don't want you to be stressed out about your current situation. They want you to use it as fuel to say this is this every time something bad happens, it's almost like they want you to say, okay, this is just another reminder to take me good to choose this path. Because honestly, it feels like if things were to stay kind of happy or status quo or leave it at least just even in a certain circumstance that you're in, you would not want to push forward. So it's like the universe keeps conjuring up these little arguments or spats as a reminder for you, like, don't get too comfortable because this is not where you are meant to stay. This is where you are meant to be right now to get you to the next spot, but is not your permanent place. All right. They want you to know there is someone else who is watching you, who is very invested in you somehow. They know that you're in a situationship here. They know that you're dealing with something that is, it's just uncomfortable. You know, it's uncomfortable. That's the best way to put it. They're gonna express their hidden affection towards you. All right. They are watching you. They like what they see. There's something about, for a long time, they didn't think that you were, your walk and your talk matched, right? You were saying things, but the walk wasn't matching. Something about that has changed for them. Like that was their perspective or perception of you. I don't know how they came to that, but they're somehow they've been shown that no. 444 was on the clock. That is not what's happening here. And somehow in watching you, they're realizing you've been very consistent and what they initially thought was wrong. and they're seeing things for what they really, it's like they're really seeing what the problem is. Where if somebody were to look at your life from the outside looking in, excuse me, I get a drink. From the outside looking in, it almost would look like, I don't want to say it like, I'm going to say it though, like you're the villain. Somehow it kind of comes across that way from the outside looking in. But when somebody really understands the circumstances differently, like understands what's really going on, they're realizing you've just been struggling trying to get out of something, and you've been kind of held down for a long time trying to get out of it. And that's what they're recognizing is your strength, your tenacity, and your growth. And there's other stuff that is happening that you don't know about that is affecting you, but also not affecting you. And they want you to take a step back from those things. It's like it affected you at one point, you stepped away from it, but you're still kind of involved in it, and they don't want you to be involved in it anymore, whatever it is. It's like you physically stepped away, but maybe you're still kind of helping somebody, and you shouldn't be helping somebody. Something to that effect. I also just heard if there is someone here who has like a baby mama, baby daddy situation going on, one of the two, and it kind of feels like it could be different for each person. One of the two, they're trying to provoke you and trying to like cook up these conversations and scenarios to where you say things to where they can kind of use that against you in court. So they right now are minding their P's and Q's. They right now are trying to get everything in place to make it look like they're really, really good while you're really, really bad. That's not going to work out. You don't need to be worried about it, because the stuff that they're doing, trying to hide all the unsavory shit they've done behind the scenes, is actually, it's like they're getting caught trying to cover it. So you don't need to worry about anything in regards to that. Somebody needed to hear that. All right. Is there anything else in this message you want? They want me to leave it there, guys. So that's what I'm going to do. See you in the next one. Peace and love.